Good morning, my friends. This is 6:30 in the morning in my hostel in Cairo. And what do you think about the sunrise over Cairo? Today I'm leaving Cairo for a while. I'm going to Alexandria, how do you call it in English? Iskandria in Arabic, or Al-Iskandria. Interesting that Al makes like part of that Alexandria. Yeah, beautiful morning. Now, this sunrise looks even better on camera. What do you think? It's some minutes later, half an hour later about. And yes, I had my breakfast and now I'm definitely leaving. So I'm leaving my hostel and it's a nice morning and I'm still continuing to enjoy almost every morning. I remember and I experience how good it is to have end of December, soon will be New Year, where it's warm and nice. In the very middle of night, the coldest it was 11 degrees, and during day it's usually about 18 to 22, around 20 degrees. That's the local bakery we have here. But I'm leaving them, at least for now. It won't be for too long. I'm going to Cairo. I am in Cairo. I'm going to Alexandria or Iskandria. I don't remember how exactly they were pronouncing it. And after a while in that city, the second biggest city, I will be this is the right way. I will be coming back to Cairo and I'll be staying in Cairo for a little bit longer, and yeah, I'll probably let you know, but I have some ideas in my mind what I'll be doing in Cairo during that time, and which will determine my next steps, where I move next from Egypt and how long do I stay in Egypt. It will depend on these things, but we'll talk about that when we get there. For now, let's go and explore one more big Egyptian city, Alexandria. When I see that they drive these buses almost always with open doors, even the small ones you see, but bigger ones I probably have never seen with closed doors. When I see that, I started to think about it. Oh, I see a big bus with closed doors. This one. I have learned how to traverse these streets, guys, you see? I did it quite proficiently. What do you think? That's a street. I didn't need it. I thought standing there, but it's a street. I shouldn't be walking there. You see the big bus again, open door. Well, it's kind of standing, but it's standing at the traffic light. Well, there's no light. But in any case, I was thinking about these open doors. Like, for me as a European, first reaction was, it's dangerous. Like, Irish Health and Safety Authority would not allow it. But then I thought, you see, this is typical. One door open, another door open, and up they go. This is how they drive. Sometimes I doubt if the door opening mechanism even works. They don't use it, no need. So I was starting to think, on the other hand, maybe it makes some sense. Well, it definitely does make sense if they are doing it, otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. That's the first assumption I should have, not my European health and safety one. But then I was starting to think, with relaxed attitude people have here, and both the drivers and the passengers, I mean, what is more dangerous? To keep the door open so that somebody could fall out of the bus when it's turning, which is quite unlikely, to be honest. Just be honest, guys, it's unlikely. You wouldn't. If you stand close to the open door, you would hold. And if you don't want to hold, you don't stand close to the open door. So it's not very high risk. Or what is higher risk? If with their relaxed attitude they would be closing and opening this door every time somebody wants to come in and out of the bus. And then there's a risk the driver can not notice somebody who is getting in and out or out in the big crowds, and he could squeeze somebody into these doors. Because I don't think these doors have any sensors or whatever which prevent the doors from closing when somebody's head or neck or something is in the door. So I do have my second thought about it, and I think probably it is a lot more dangerous to open and close these doors every time, because then sooner or later, rather sooner than later, somebody will get squished in that door. Somebody's neck will be pressed into that door, guillotined. Well, not exactly, but kind of. So it's a lot higher risk, a lot more probability that it will happen, rather than, oh, this is cool, what do you think? It's a lot higher probability than the probability that somebody would just fall out of the open door when driving. What do you think, friends? Is my thinking completely wrong or crazy? Or am I guessing the reason why they're doing what they're doing? Because if everybody is doing it, and for years and years, there must be a reason. If not anything else, just laziness, and that's a good reason as well. There are loads of things and many inventions which have happened in this world just because of laziness. So don't judge it. Yeah, friends, these are my kind of thoughts about driving with open doors for buses. What do you think? Let me know if you're not lazy. Well, I shouldn't be. It sounds like judging almost. I won't judge you, no matter. If you leave a comment or if you don't, it's up to you. Do what you like and what you enjoy. But if you would like to leave a comment and tell me what you think about these doors, I'd be happy to read. I'd be happy to have some other opinions which are not local to Egypt. And maybe some of you guys are a lot more experienced travelers, or you just have been working in the traffic regulation or bus industry or whatever, so you know these things, unlike me. So in that case, it would be very, very useful, very valuable to hear what you think. But that's only in the case if you would like to write a comment. I don't want to persuade you to, because if you feel happier not writing it, go for it, don't write. I don't want to talk you into that. Okay friends, I am at the station already. I have to go in my stealth mode for the camera, because it's probably illegal again here. Although in this big station maybe they have changed their rules. In the small stations they still have the last century rules about what do you call it? Prohibition? No. That it's illegal basically to film. Oh, I just noticed that mosque, that minaret. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Okay friends, I'll get into the station in my stealth mode. I'll change the angles now. مرحبا. That was quite simple. They just saw that I have some ticket, and let me through. Okay, now they're checking. The last time they weren't really checking these things. Let's see what happens here. I just walked through with all my things. Well, I don't have many things, but with all my things, which I have on me, and the metal detector obviously beeped in red, but it wasn't an issue. The same way it beeped for the previous person before me. and yeah, the guy didn't pay any attention to that. So you saw it? Probably, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, in any case, it's good they have these things. I'm not sure if I'm pointing to the right direction, but around there it should be. So platform number 4, Alexandria, train 9:05. Yes, that's correct. And 4th platform. Yeah, now it's a little bit difficult, but I see the number 4, which looks like number 3, which is turned the other way around. Okay friends, let's go in. Some train just arrived, and you see the masses. Oh, you don't see, you're too low. But it is a sea of people, ocean of people coming out. Let me see where the platform number 4 is. How was 4 in Arabic? Arba, yes. So if I ask, I need to ask Arba, platform Arba. Afwan, platform Arba? Iskandariya. This one? Next. Shukran. That must be the next platform. If the man knew what he said, and I'm pretty sure I understood what he meant with his gestures. He even said this. He knew that word in English. So let me see if this one is Arba or the next one. It's funny, it has platforms on. Okay, I see it. I see the tableau even, and it's even in English. Wow, what a cool thing, my friends. You see, train number 905, platform 4, from Cairo to Alexandria, 8 o'clock. That's absolutely cool. And now it's in Arabic. Can you read it? Min al-Kahira ila Alexandria. Is this the right one?
Yes.
Shukran, shukran. Is this the train? Shukran. Is this the train for Alexandria, Alexandria? Shukran, shukran. So, for coach. Marhaba, marhaba.
Hello.
Is it this the right one?
Yeah. Which country? Which country?
Country, Latvia.
Yeah?
Latvia, Europe.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Shukran, shukran. The next one, yeah?
Car number 2C.
This one, shukran jazilan. They're so helpful. Amazingly helpful. So let me see. Coach number 4, seat number 2. Is it this couch number 4, Arba? Next?
Ticket?
Couch Arba?
Yes, number 4 there.
That one?
Oh.
Okay, shukran.
Yes, number 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'll go outside then. Shukran. That helpful policeman put me in the number 2, but I need number 4 couch, I mean. They are helpful, but they're not always very correct factually. But that's okay. Oh, I think I noticed something interesting now. Let me show you, my friends. On the next coach, will it be the same? That's an officer there. Yeah. No, it's in English and in Arabic. I thought maybe the coach numbers are different depending which direction the train is going, but no, it's just English number and Arabic number, the 4. Okay, perfect. This is mine. Number 2. We are leaving station of Cairo, Ramses station of Cairo, and I'm trying to film this through the window, so we'll see how it goes, if it's okay or not. I hope it should be okay. There's one train railway official, but I'll just see and observe how it goes, if he lets me or not to film here. Shukran. I'm impressed about 2 things. One thing is how big is Cairo. The other day I was traveling towards south. Now I'm traveling towards north, and it takes a good while to get out of Cairo, so it's a huge city. And the second thing is how fast we are going. Amazing. I'm impressed about these Egyptian railways. And the trains are quite full. There are almost no empty seats. And also the train is quite old and therefore very comfortable. The sound insulation is very good. It's nicely quiet in here. It's obviously air conditioned in the summer. Now it's okay, no need for that. And the seats are very comfortable. You see there loads of space for my legs, even my long legs. And I can put the backrest down very far, and the seats are very comfortable. Remember that thing which I told you in the video about train from Kiev to Odessa, and also about train towards Tbilisi? I told you, the newer the train, the worse the seats. It's true. This is a very old train, but it's nicely maintained. There is nothing to be broken here, and simple, but the seats are very comfortable because it's old. It's funny how these things happen. The older the train, the more comfort you get. Why? I have no answer. It's just the way how it functions in this world. And there is a restaurant on that side of the car as well, just in case if you want to spend more money. We are passing a city with an interesting name, Tanta. In Latvian, Tanta means aunt, but definitely not in Arabic. So nothing funny there for them, only for me. Let me see if there is a toilet in this train. It looks like it's closed. Let me see. Maybe it's on this end of the train. Off one. Oh. Yes. شكرا. Well, friends, we were successful, and look at this. It's quite civilized. I didn't expect. I'm impressed. Cool. So friends, this is how Egyptian train toilet looks. I was thinking it will be a lot worse. I'm impressed. And look at this, there is even a paper. How can this happen? That's crazy. I would never expect that. And does this work? Which one is the right one? Aha. That's for yourself, and that's for the toilet. Okay, friends, this is how it works. I'm impressed. I didn't expect even a toilet paper. Where in the world do you see that in the train? Yeah. And also there was water and it worked, so I could wash my hands as well. Cool, I'm impressed. How to open the door? Ah, okay, shukran, shukran. Shukran. It was very strong. But I am so impressed about the Nile Delta and the Nile Valley itself, because everything is so green. Like literally you wouldn't imagine that you are in the middle of desert where there is couple millimeters of rain in the whole year. Literally no rain. And everything is green, and you have trees and banana trees and farmers growing things and all kinds of stuff going on, and it doesn't feel like a desert at all. And it is just because it is the plain, the former floodplain. Before they built the Aswan Dam on the Nile flooded every year, or even a couple times a year, I don't know, depending on the rainy season in Uganda and those kind of places where the Nile comes from, where it starts, and then it comes here and then it floods on the regular periods. But now it's not the case anymore, since the Aswan Dam contains all the water and releases it evenly. So now the floodplains are not flooding anymore and people can live here. Well, that's what I understood. I might be wrong, but I understood so that it was flooding all these areas before and now it's not. So in any case, what the result is that these perfectly level horizontal plains are all irrigated with canals and other irrigation. Everything is green, people are growing stuff, and I saw a lot of farmers with donkeys and tractors and all kind of stuff, growing all kinds of stuff here. It's cool, but it's also inhabited, heavily inhabited. Like there is a lot of agriculture going on, but also a lot of homes, a lot of villages and cities and towns, and full of people. All the people in Egypt almost live in Nile Valley. Very few people live in the deserts outside of the Nile Valley. So yeah, that's why I heard that Egyptian friend, the classmate of mine, in Ireland it happened, where he said that without Nile there would be no Egypt. Yeah, interesting. It's a pleasant journey and very interesting one. we arrived, but the door was closed and nobody was opening it, and after a while a man came and opened it. Okay, welcome to Alexandria, this amazing, famous, historical city. And the train ride was very comfortable, very pleasant, and I do think that the man sold me a more expensive ticket. It was too good. It wasn't the cheapest. This train was very fast as well. Instead of normal almost 5 hours, what it should be taking, the ride took only slightly more than 3 hours. There were no stops. It was some kind of express train. But it was nice. It was absolutely nice and pleasant. So yeah, friends, welcome to Alexandria, and that will be it for this video, for the trip from Cairo to Alexandria video. But if you want to see what's going on in this city and what happened to me when I was visiting it, wait for my next video about Alexandria. All the best, my friends. See you on the next video.